Good morning, everybody. Welcome to We Are Live. It's Chris Stedman live from the Midcoast Studio in Grand Center, St. Louis, Missouri. Happy to be here on a Friday. Big show today. We'll have comedian Chris Sear. You know him from Impolite Company. He records that here at the Midcoast Studio. Great podcast. He's got a comedy show tonight at the Crack Fox right here in beautiful St. Louis, Missouri. We've got the sentence of the week. I'm joined in studio by Tommy the intern, Chris Gardner. He's the producer. How are you, Chris?
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, walnuts.
Just in time for the walnuts.
And good morning, Chris Sear, who is walking in.
Oh, boy. What is happening here? We've got Chris Sear waltzing into the studio.
I like how Tommy just ducked underneath the camera even after he was moving all around and everything. It didn't matter at that point.
No, it didn't.
I didn't want to become like the focus of attention. You know?
Oh, yeah. You're a modest guy.
I
You're
really
a modest
don't like
guy.
becoming the focus.
Chris Sear joining in studio. We've got a Brooklyn native on the stream.
Bye.
His name, Travis Terrell. Good morning, Marvis.
Hello, freaks.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good. You
All
can
right.
see him.
Yes. No shirt this morning, huh? Let's see that chest, buddy. There it is. Yeah, for all you viewers at home.
Don't do that again.
What's good in Brooklyn, my friend? How are you?
You know me, just drinking my macchiato and enjoying the Brooklyn Bridge as the sun rises to the east.
Macchiato, a brand new Pinot Noir from a wine distributor in New York. Is that correct?
Chris Sear, you look great.
Thanks, man. I also don't like how Denman gives himself the seat that gives him a straight-on view of the camera instead of a side view.
You know what? My mistake. I'm sorry.
No,
Would you
that's
like
cool.
Would you like the
Maybe
chair?
you should save that for the guest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to tell you how to correctly do a podcast.
I'll show up at 7:57 and it's yours next time.
No.
I mentioned the sentence of the week. We'll do fair or foul. We've got a great topic today, and it's going to lead us into some conversation. Gardner, would you like to explain the fair or foul topic? I do know we're giving away a massage to Soulshine Barefoot Massage Therapy.
Yeah, I'm going to stay off camera for now. But
Please do. I love when you're the voice of God.
I'm going to flash up a little picture here for you.
Gardner is my god.
Oh. Rob Lowe, stories I only tell my friends live. Rob's rocking the Joel Osteen bracelet and pseudo-dyed hair in this photo.
Banged a teenager.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the show.
I wonder why we have this picture of Rob Lowe up, guys.
Oh, way to go,
wow.
Tommy.
Yeah, there's Mr.
Should I
Subtle.
not have said that? Should I have not?
There's
said
Mr.
that?
Subtle.
All right. Yeah, Tommy's trying to learn segues and transitions.
He
now.
is.
That's
He learns from the best.
the next step in his internship. Can we call it a fellowship?
Yeah, let's call it a
Well,
fellowship. 'cause I
Travis
feel
will
like a
probably
fellow-
shoot that down.
I feel like a
He's like, does he get a
walnut.
development deal at the end of this?
So the fair foul is paying money to meet actor Rob Lowe because Tommy is paying money to meet actor Rob Lowe this weekend.
Do you want to amend to that statement?
I don't amend the
Tommy's
statement.
father
Don't amend the
is
statement.
paying money. I just did a guess. Did my context
Oh,
figure
you
it
got
out?
it
Okay,
right on
got
the
it.
money.
All right, there we go.
Right
So
on my
Good
dad's
deal.
money.
Where
Where
are
are
you
you-
meeting, Tom?
yeah, where are you going? What's going on?
I'm going to Nashville, Tennessee. Rob Lowe does a one-man show where he...
Travis, that's
All right.
that's flyover country, buddy.
Why are you laughing? Why are you already
Sorry,
laughing?
I like Rob Lowe. He's great on Community. He's doing a one-man show. Go ahead.
He's not on Community.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Whatever. The show, you know,
Chris
the show
here
that's-
woke up 17 minutes
The
ago.
show that's not Community, but is basically Community.
Parks and Rec.
It's a sect
Yeah.
of.
It's
yeah.
Parks and Rec.
You know, Office with other people.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair.
true.
With Amy Poehler.
So what are you doing now?
So he has.
Yeah, blonde Tina Fey.
So he's got his own one-man.
Oh boy. Oh, woke Terrell ain't having this.
It's cool, Trav. She's a white chick. It's good.
So
It's the quietest 5 minutes I've ever heard from Travis in my life, by the way.
I think
He's
his
just
microphone's
taking it
not
all
working.
in. Yeah. He's like, listen, you crackers are going to run this show into the ground. I'm just going to watch.
So Rob Lowe has a one-man show. He wrote a book called Stories I Only Tell My Friends, and now he performs that live because, as I know from listening to the Mark Maron podcast, he said he wanted a way to challenge himself. And so this new one-man show is his way of challenging himself. Yep. And
He
so
could challenge
Does he
himself
get
by
into the
aging.
part where he has? Does he talk about the part where he has relations with a 14-year-old?
I believe he does, yes.
I don't think it was 14. By
It was
the way.
16.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he was only 19 or 25. Like,
And
that old.
he didn't know. He didn't know. I'll defend Rob Lowe on the show all night long.
Well,
all morning long.
here's the thing. It was when I talked to Gardner and Travis, I believe Gardner said one thing. He said something like, she was 12 and a half and hadn't even had her period. Like, that's what Gardner said,
Oh,
personally.
I didn't
and
say
then
that,
and
okay.
then I corrected him. And Gardner, and then I was like, Gardner, actually, I just did a very simple Google search, and it appears that
She was
what you were
16.
talking about, he was actually duped and robbed in the same situation. I'm not clearing him of it, but it was wrong. And then Gardner, there was a whatever Gardner threw out. I mean, I don't want to say it exactly. I think I basically paraphrased it. I was kind of like, yeah, you were wrong. And he was like, sometimes you're wrong. And I was like, whoa.
It's a very different type of wrong.
Whoa.
Honey. No, she
Hey,
was
you got to admit
16.
when you're wrong. I most certainly didn't mention her period, though.
neither did she.
Oh, no.
Apparently, she was 16. She had a fake ID. She went into a club. Rob Lowe picked her up. She thought
She was with an older girl.
Yeah, so he thought she was older.
Man.
So it's not excusable, but
Sound
it
like
is
a cult member, Tommy.
understandable.
I think by law it was excused, actually,
I guess
right?
that's fair.
like-
'cause
Yeah.
he didn't go to jail.
Legally, yeah.
Travis, your thoughts?
Who's there with you, Trav?
ask the poignant questions. Go. Get him.
I'm not surprised. A rich white man abuses the law and he gets away with it.
There
Didn't see that coming.
There it is. Okay.
Didn't see that coming.
What's
Use
P-
that ass. Wait,
Uh-huh.
sorry.
What's What's PF Chang serving for brunch this morning?
Hey man, y'all gonna leave my nice little setup alone, man. Y'all done had enough jokes.
I sent Travis a full just marketing package. He has all these banners and posters and everything, and he said, you know what? No, I like a subtle approach.
Yeah.
I like this. I like the PF Chang's look.
Can we get to the part where Travis's roommates come and ask him to be quiet again?
Oh man. Oh my God.
I've been waiting all week. For
Oh my God. Travis had no rebuttal, so it was real.
Ain't nobody listen to your shitty ass podcast anyway. What you talking so loud for? Sorry,
Isn't your
guys, I'll
name-
keep it down. I'm sorry. Say
Travis,
what?
Your name's on the show, so it's also
God.
your shitty podcast.
No, he was
Well-
playing the part of the roommate to himself.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was called
okay.
an act out.
Mm-hmm.
You can write that down. You can use that on Monday,
Put that
the
in the show
27th
notes.
at the Funny Bone.
Yeah, I can use.
I'm sorry,
Oh
Tommy.
boy, I.
Don't let his confidence fool you. He's not always with us.
Don't do that in front of Rob Lowe. You'll embarrass yourself.
Oh man, that's his craft.
This is why Chris Steer gets the big bucks, boys and girls. This is why he's the best in St. Louis.
That's true.
Thank you, Chris Steer. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
We'll
much.
see if he's the best when we go head to head on the 27th.
Yeah, you're gonna
competition.
lose,
I am.
What-
I am gonna
what-
lose.
but someone
What's
else
up?
will win.
What's on the 27th?
Oh, did we not? Oh, we should totally. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
we should
good.
plug-
Funny
plug-
you should mention that. Monday the 27th is the Funny Bone competition, where Tommy and I are both in the same round, and we'll lose to someone named George Peterson from Idaho.
Because he has a large contingent of family in the general Funny Bone area.
More than likely.
What is this for? What is this competition?
It's the Funny Bone Funniest Person in St. Louis competition.
Oh, nice.
I
Is
brought
Hammer
it-
Attack guy opening?
I hope so.
Oh, God.
I brought-
Only wounds.
He kills every time. Oh,
Nailed it.
Ah.
Do that with every joke he says.
Oh, what a tool.
I'll recycle that. Listen, guys, I'm not a fan of prop comics.
Look,
It's not a thing.
it's pretty hard where you don't know what's going on. Get it? Hardware? I don't know.
Well, we had fun.
I
Well,
wrote
Yeah,
that into the ground.
we had a good thing.
what I do.
Chris Sear also hosts Impolite Company. You can check that out on iTunes, wherever finer podcasts
You can come to
are
the goddamn
delivered.
live show tomorrow night at the Crack Fox at 9:45.
Why you got to cuss at everybody?
Did I
Why
cuss?
why are you so mad?
Trav said shitty. I thought we could cuss.
You can. I'm just
Oh.
wondering why you're
What the fuck,
aggressive.
Chris?
I just
Okay.
wanted
All right.
to drop
All
some
right.
PG-13 shit.
My mom watches the show now.
What's
so-
your show tomorrow?
What?
Hey, tomorrow night at the Crack Fox at 9:45 p.m. we have stand-up comedy with Kenny Kynes headlining. All the proceeds go to Planned Parenthood.
There you go.
Yeah, Planned Parenthood to fund abortion.
There it is. Chris Sear, welcome to the show.
Abortion's awesome. Hi guys. What's
So
going on?
Rob
What's
Lowe
going on?
is in Nashville. You're going.
is.
I
I'm
feel like
gonna
you could use some help. Do you have any solicitations you'd like to make this morning?
It's interesting you bring that up.
He's just taking over.
Right.
After the
Why do you
show,
invite kids on?
he does a Q&A session, and I was hoping that the Walnuts would be willing enough to send me questions you might want me to ask Rob Lowe.
Oh no, Tommy,
You
no.
shouldn't have done that.
Tommy, no.
You
No,
just,
no.
Was that?
Can
an
I
idea?
have one?
Uh-oh.
There you go. Here you go.
Oh.
Yes, Travis.
Does he not know how to ask for ID?
It was a fake ID.
Does he not know what 16-year-olds look like?
Do you?
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't. Hey. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You wanna
talk a
play
lot of
this game,
smack.
Travis?
Yeah. Mhm.
I
Yeah, I
occasionally
do.
have to
What?
card people.
Wait. People inside the studio don't know what 16-year-olds look like anymore.
Look, how old do I look?
Would you bang Tommy?
Oh, he didn't answer right
Answer the
away.
question.
He did not answer right away.
The reason
Tommy
I asked,
looks of age.
I don't though. That's the thing. I look about 15. Chris,
No, you don't.
Sorry.
Oh, do I not? Do I look of age, guys?
You do look of age.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. There you have it. So you're going to go down there. You need some questions for Rob
I
Lowe.
do. I need
Does
some-
he have anything off limits? Like, okay, yeah, we get it, blah, blah, blah. But how
I'm
about
not sure how it works. So I know I'll be able to ask some questions, and I'll figure I'll ask as many as I can.
I want you to ask him if he's ever seen a ghost.
Oh,
geez.
yeah, he's got his old TV show that got canceled. Mm-hmm. He had the Rob Lowe the Lowe Files, where he hunted Bigfoot with his kids. It was a great show. It got canceled.
That's pretty smart to get paid to hang out with your kids in the woods behind your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
It
bad.
wasn't behind his
That
house.
sounds fucking terrible.
It sounds great.
I'm sorry. As both an audience member and someone who has to hang out with kids, no.
Well, his kids are my age.
It still sounds terrible.
Oh, you wouldn't want to hang out with me in the woods?
I'm not answering that on camera.
Thank you, Sear.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I like how Travis' responses have become more facial expressions than anything.
Yeah,
now.
he's just kind of leaning in. So you mentioned a few things.
That's
before
one thing Chris can't interrupt.
Nice.
See, we're all adapting.
Yep, there it is. Everybody's on pace. Are you guys?
This delay is like talking to somebody on the International Space Station. Like you say something and you got to wait for them to respond back. You can't just keep talking, Chris.
Right.
Otherwise, you're never going to get to talk to an astronaut.
Lessons being learned this morning on We Are Live. So, Tommy, do you have a food list whenever you hit to Nashville? Do you and your old man hit a fried chicken buffet and you have half a slice of bread and call it a day?
Look, I eat more than it looks like.
Skitty
I
ass
have A
hoe.
whole piece of bread.
Wow.
Oh man.
Well, we'll probably hit up a barbecue place. So we'll see about that. That's about it on that one.
It's pretty
Does
good.
anybody
Ooh,
have
barbecue
any...
in the South. How risque.
Yeah, I know, right? It's better than it is
Oh,
here. So
wait. I distinctly remember a picture going viral, Travis, several months ago of Brooklyn barbecue. Do you remember that one? Yeah, It's not barbecue even.
Celery stick with some ketchup
Yeah,
on it.
it was ridiculous. And first thing you buy when you get there apparently is an ivory tower, and you're going to be dumping on barbecue.
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Fattest dude in New York on the line right now.
if anybody has any Nashville
Diaz?
food suggestions, please hit me up.
Rob Lowe questions, food suggestions. I like this. Now, you also mentioned your mother just started watching.
Yeah, she started
Gardner
watching
keyed on that, and we
yesterday.
moved on.
Yeah, I didn't know if we should just breeze over that. Let's
Chris
not-
Sear, you want to say anything to Tommy's mom?
Sup, girl?
Travis,
Guys, I don't do that anymore.
Oh, you did it for
I
3.5 years, so
I don't know what you speak of. I respect all women and mothers, and I'm
what's your
quite surprised
respect?
at Chris Sears' behavior.
You didn't respect it yesterday.
Gardner, what's Travis' respect about women?
Well, he said women and mothers there.
Oh,
but,
okay.
I mean, I've heard you talk before, Travis. And even about married women
Yeah.
in particular.
I respect your marriage, but I also respect that ass.
That's true.
Got
Respect's
you.
important.
That's, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
And damning evidence.
Boy, that host from P.F. Chang's is giving you a dirty look, isn't she?
Sorry, baby girl.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Quick reminder, paying money to meet actor Rob Lowe is your fair or foul. That's because of Tommy's trip to Nashville. To meet him, WAL, W-A-L, weareliveradio.com. You can get a barefoot massage. That's right. Walking on your back, baby.
Uh-oh.
Could we try something just on the fly here? Just because
Please. You know, I'm an on-the-fly
it's a
guy.
Friday. I want to try something new.
You can try something on the
Okay.
fly.
I want to see how something in particular looks.
We've eliminated Travis
boy.
from the program. Oh, my. We're live from New York. Hello.
Hey.
Friday morning.
Seer, take me to
Hey.
Jersey, boys.
No.
Oh, well, there it is.
You're the big time podcast host. You can take me to Jersey Boys.
I've never been to New York, and you were there 2 weeks ago.
I was. It was
Yeah.
great. I'm moving back right now.
Do you
Bye.
want to, Steer, do you want to give Travis any tips for your city that's shown on the screen right now?
Yes. Make eye contact with the guy pissing on the F train. It was amazing. There was a guy who took a piss for an entire 15-minute ride between a couple stops.
Oh, man.
And like, yeah, homeless people in New York, well hydrated. That's especially on the F train.
Yeah.
They were like, wow, that guy was like, and I made I was like, yeah, impressive. And he looked back and had no shame. He's like, yeah, I know, it's good. Like, damn, man. I don't know which camera to look at, so I'm just looking straight ahead.
That's the one you're gonna want to look at.
Is it?
I
I
wanna
keep
play.
looking down at the monitor. It's
I
like,
do too.
It's
It's fine.
distracting.
It's,
You know
it's
what?
hard,
Hey,
right?
Seer,
Yeah.
right here, buddy.
I don't wanna look
lock
you
in
in the
on
eyes.
these droopy ass eyes.
Look
over
here, Rob Lowe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
now you're talking.
Also, go to not a sponsor. Go to Milk Bar.
What's at Milk Bar?
Milk
Tons
bar.
of desserts.
Where's that?
Yeah.
Where is this
It's
located?
all over. There's multiple locations now, but there's one there in
Okay.
Brooklyn.
Is that a bar
There's
that
two in
serves
Brooklyn,
milk?
I think. They're the place that makes like they take the cereal milk and they make your cakes and everything out of used cereal milk.
Is that the truth?
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's pretty good. They have a dish called
Interesting.
the Milk Bar Pie that I still order, and I call it the Crack Pie.
Ah, nice.
But their customers made them change the name from Crack Pie to Milk Bar Pie.
Right.
Because by calling it a Crack
Disenfranchising.
Pie, you're ignoring the fact that crack is wonderful. That's what I don't get. People complained about this as if like, yeah, it's a good analogy. Crack is great.
Right,
This
sure.
pie is great. You're gonna want more of both.
Yeah.
Both will destroy your life.
Speaking of crack, Chris's show is tonight
Tonight.
at the Crack Fox.
Yeah.
I said correctly earlier that you said yesterday. Just to correct, he's got a great show lined up at the Crack Fox downtown St. Louis tonight.
Yes.
Tony says he saw a guy get out of a cab and start peeing and walking last time he was in New York. Listen, I want to apologize. I was drinking. It was a fun time. Travis, have you seen any? Here's the thing. You grew up in St. Louis. I've only lived in St. Louis like 7 years or something, 6 years, whatever. And I've seen a handful of insanity. People using walls as bathrooms in the middle of the day. People chasing each other. People doing just the silliest stuff. Have you had any classic New York moments, like a pigeon carrying a rat away while it was going into somebody's hair? Like, what's going on?
Yesterday was probably one of my more eventful days since I've gotten to New York. I started the day. I had me and some of the other fellows were going to meet up in Uptown to work on our scripts for Sesame Street, and I was leaving the house immediately after the show yesterday. So I gave myself plenty of time to get to where I needed to go because I'm still learning the train system, and unfortunately, I still got confused. I ended up on the wrong side of the platform, and I missed both of my trains. And so I'm a little bit frustrated at this point. So I'm trying to get to a location so where I can get an Uber. I'll just jump in a pool share and just head on my way. At this point, it's about 72, 73 degrees here in New York. I'm sweating. I'm already running late. I'm a little bit frustrated because I've screwed up on the train lines. And as I'm coming up from the subway to get to my Uber location, there's a panhandler and he's just yelling at everybody that's walking by. And I pay him no mind. And I'm going about looking again for my Uber location. And so I'm completely focused on that. It's New York, so everybody's yelling. And then I hear him in the background go, "Hey, N-word."
No, no,
I know
no,
you heard
no.
me.
If you're gonna drop F-bombs and everything else, give me the full experience. It's more
"Hey,
impactful.
Negro.
No.
I know you hear me."
Come on,
And
man.
and then I responded, "Motherfucker, you see me ignoring you too, right?"
Second toughest thing I've ever heard Travis say. The other one was way better.
So yeah, I was a little bit annoyed by that. But before I was able to get to the location where my Uber was, as I was walking, there was this lovely Puerto Rican couple, elderly couple, and I don't know what specifically happened to the old man, but I guess his legs and hip kind of gave out on him. He couldn't put enough weight on his legs, and his poor wife, who was about 85, 86, was also having a difficult time getting him across the street. And sure enough, as I'm trying to get to my Uber location, I ended up coming across them and helping the old man across the street. But like I said, his hips and I guess legs gave way. And so I had to help him and his wife to their house, which was like 3.5 blocks in the opposite direction. So all in all, by me getting lost, I ultimately was able to run into this lovely elderly couple and help them out in a very dire situation. They could not have been any sweeter, but it was ironic. There was no one else on the street at the time that could have helped those folks. So I'm not sure what would have happened if I didn't come along. So
Would you say there was a hitch in his giddy up?
No, he would not say that.
Are you trying to make yourself out to be a superhero? All of a
Yeah,
sudden?
he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
mostly just curious. Are you still in their apartment? Is that why this looks like my grandma's kitchen?
Yeah.
Also, they're Dominican.
Travis is a hero.
So
man.
are we happy that Travis completed this wonderful task? That is very nice, but or are we disappointed?
I'm not saying that I'm an Avenger. I'm not
Oh,
going
wow.
to those
Wow.
lengths,
Uh-huh.
but
Yeah.
I think it's very clear why Captain America chose a black man to replace him. I think the fact that I was able to step up and show, there are certain things that you do that you don't need an audience for, you don't need to go viral for. I was happy to step up and just be the man that my parents raised me to be. So to help those folks in that situation, am I a hero? Sure. Am I,
Oh, boy.
should I get a plaque or maybe a key to the city? I wouldn't mind it. Should you guys write songs about me and sing them through the historic lore? Yes. So if you guys have an opportunity today, just let everyone know how great of a human being I am.
Real quick, did your parents raise you to treat homeless people like that?
Great question. Obviously, a schizophrenic man
I'm
having
gonna tell you
an
this.
episode.
I'm gonna tell you this. That man was not homeless. That man was not. He was just.
Oh, yeah.
He was just drunk on the street, just looking to yell at people. He was
Okay.
not
I was
homeless.
waiting to find out that
Some of the
homeless
nicest
dude was
pair
an
of
Uber
Jordans I've
driver.
ever seen a homeless man ever have.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's not an Avenger, guys.
All right, Superman.
Part of the
Okay.
Justice League.
That homeless
Yeah,
dude was
yeah.
definitely your Uber driver, just trying to get your attention.
All right. Yeah. Are we upset that's the nicest thing Travis has ever done? I mean,
Not the nicest thing I've ever done.
by far. I
He's
mean,
been
that's
nice to me.
I do a podcast with mediocre talents. That's not the nicest thing I've ever done.
oh, there
I'm
you
not
go.
mediocre, so.
No, he does use mediocre talent to do a podcast. That's true.
You said it, Trav.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
That was grammatically poorly phrased.
Oh, shocker.
Nobody's laughing. I'm just gonna yell. I'm just gonna yell louder.
Yeah,
Look
now yell.
Look at me. I'm an accountant. I do math.
Oh, he went full nerd call out
Nerd.
on you, man.
I'm sorry.
Look
yeah,
at me,
I
I'm
have
with
a
the IRS.
disposable
I'm
income.
trying to make sure you-
That's terrible.
I
My Venmo password is fish $%92. Go ahead, check my balance.
Lisa, she's a top fan in the comments. Says Travis is humble bragging, and I love it when Gardner pops onto my screen. You give her a little flow. Get the flow. Or wait, are we outside of the technological realm?
No.
Oh my!
See, with this
Oh, my.
setup, the way it is, I can pop on there now. So
There you go.
That's very nice. Travis, do you?
we're learning things. We're learning things over here.
This is what happens when Gardner gets 1 hour off in the day. He starts exploring the capabilities of our tech.
Hey, VMix, hello, little girl. I was going to say been inside you in a while.
There it is.
That's not what I wanted to
Could
say.
you shift this around to your head's right here, like you're Crane, the evil brain from Dimension X, and I'm your
I
bodysuit?
Probably
Oh, nice.
could. Would you like me to try?
Yeah, let's do that. Like,
Okay.
I don't know. We should do that live, right?
I think
Yeah.
so. I
Yeah.
think that's really the only way to do it.
I can no longer say that Travis hasn't sent me a text or a message because last night, as I was rushing to a show that I was put on last minute on the highway, he didn't send me a message like, "Hey, good luck on your show," or like, "You're gonna kill it tonight." It just said, "Hey, so you got that HBO hookup?"
Why you do that voice, Tommy? Why you do that voice? It was a text. It was a text, Tommy. Why you do that voice like that?
Because I don't know.
It's called character work.
Yeah, it's an act out.
Did you hook Travis up with an HBO Go password?
I didn't because I was driving.
Oh wow.
His HBO Go password is fish92 $sign %.
Tommy, can you do that? Read that text again, like you had said.
Yeah, read the text again,
One more
Tommy.
time.
Hey, you got that HBO Go hookup?
It's the go. It's the go. Go. That's where he nails it.
You got that HBO Goo?
And I was like, I'm driving right now. I'll text my dad and see if he can send it to me. And he's like, cools.
Nice.
And that was it.
Well, congratulations. You guys have advanced your relationship. You're not just intern and co-host. It's
He's using me.
just a couple of buddies.
Just a couple of fellows.
Does your dad know he's?
Gardner out there.
Does your dad know now he's supporting two people as they chase dreams they'll never obtain?
Sear has went full Travis today. He came in. He was late. He comes in. He stumbles
Okay,
a few.
you guys
He stumbles.
started on time.
He stumbles a few times. We always start on time. He stumbles a few
we
times,
don't.
and then he brings it. He brings us to our knees and makes us laugh every 2 seconds.
Oh,
So
thank you.
Travis, and Chris Terrell over here.
The very first time I ever met Chris Sear, I was at the Improv Shop, and I just hear from across the bar, "Who the fuck is Tommy Moss?"
That's the true story. He signed. I was running the open mic for Rafe Williams, and there's this name on there, and it's the only name I don't know. And I'm like, who the fuck is Tommy Moss?
But like, you had met my dad before, and you thought it was him.
Right. And it's like this little mousy kid pops up. I'm like, oh, hey man. Yeah, get used to that.
I am Thomas Mosslander.
It is I.
Oh my goodness. So any other wacky hijinks we need to get into with you? This has been a good half hour about you.
What? It normally is.
What'd you have for breakfast?
I had
There you go. Break
a
it down.
chewy quick
Oh
trip
boy.
sausage
Yeah,
biscuit.
brought by Quick Trip this morning, as Jamie Crock noted. Couldn't just pour it in a cup, huh?
Well, I bought it at Quick Trip.
Is that Donkey Kick?
No, it's not. It's I've been making an effort to cut out my sweet sugar
Yeah.
intake and caffeine.
Oh, suck up.
This is half.
Here we
sweet.
go.
This is going to get really conflicting if you're trying to kiss mine and Travis's ass at the same time. You're going to send yourself into diabetic shock by not eating a bunch and then just being like, Trav, you like sweets, right?
He's gonna
Me
have a
too.
breakdown. He's
Yeah,
gonna have
he
an
is.
This is,
absolute breakdown.
This is half unsweet tea, half pink lemonade.
That's the We Are Live of drinks.
Wow. Wow.
Huh.
It's good.
Travis, you wanna take this one?
You gotta relax. You gotta relax, pal.
What?
We've
You
sent
really
our
do.
intern
Just
adrift.
Pump the brakes. Jesus.
You know what? Pump the brakes and head to Buzz's Hawaiian Grill for lunch today is what I always say. That's right.
Ooh.
Warm day
That's what
today.
they say in New York, Chris. They say, "Aloha, son."
Jordan Rock's going to be in here later. We'll talk to him about it. Buzz's Hawaiian Grill. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy ourselves today for lunch. Get over to Buzz's Hawaiian Grill. Check out their Facebook page for locations. They're all over St. Louis. They have some of the best food you'll ever have. Poke Oh my goodness, Chris Sear, you want to eat
poke.
some poke? What do
I
you
just call it
Lady in the
poke.
Tramp style? Poke.
It's called a poke.
Get Chris Sear some poke, everybody.
some poke.
Try the masubi, try the poke. Say hello to Buzz. Stop by. They support us. You support them.
You
and
can't
actually,
even tell it's vegetarian. It's so good.
that would be so good if you sent somebody there and they just, that's the first time I've had fish in 30 years. I would just, things like that don't bother. And if you give us a great submission, a question for Tommy to ask Rob Lowe, we'll pick the best one. We'll give you $10 to Buzz's Hawaiian Grill. How's that? Not bad, right?
I asked him a question.
What was it?
Who the fuck
No.
is
Oh, who's? Yeah, there you go.
there?
Hey,
That's a great question.
Rob.
Hey Tommy, are you gonna shake Rob Lowe's hand?
Oh
Hi.
no. Oh no.
Probably.
Oh no. Are you aware of Tommy's handshaking prowess? The great. You familiar with
All right.
a young man by the name of Sinbad?
First, I got to show you this picture of me and Sinbad.
No, you don't get to prove it. You just tell the worst part.
Bad
That's all you get.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I met Sinbad was in the office last week, and it was really cool. And I was
Saw the pictures. He
Yeah, I
took
was
his
really-
shoe halfway off.
okay.
He did. In
I was
that one
very
photo, I
excited to
saw
meet him,
that.
and I was nervous. And
Aw, that's cute. Look at you.
look how angry he looks.
You guys look like the weirdest couple.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you know he's got money, and he knows he could do better. But you've been together for like 6 months, so you're gonna make it work.
Yeah.
That's
So
great.
I'm about to leave the office, and I go, hey, Sinbad, it's nice to meet you. And he goes, hey, man, it's nice to meet you, too. And he goes in like this for a handshake.
Yeah.
But about halfway, it turns into one of these.
Oh, and you
Now I'm
covered
still
his.
going into. So reach
Uh.
out like you're gonna fist bump me. And I went like this.
Oh, that's creepy.
And completed it. But he completed
That's
it.
creepy.
He completed it.
You-
Like he
you
didn't whip.
kept-
He didn't
yeah.
whip back and.
You just went.
He completed.
But
He
then
didn't
I also-
cobra
He
it.
also
You poor son
you
of
looked
a
him in
bitch.
the eye when you did it too.
I
Oh,
also made
no.
like direct eye contact.
That's a power move. That's good. That's good.
He will never forget who I am.
No, you showed him. You shake my hand.
Yeah.
Sinbad.
Jamie Moyer's Fancy Foyer says, no question for Tommy or Rob. Just tell Rob, eat shit. Oh, hey, thanks for listening. Right? Isn't that what you say, Travis, when people scream that?
Please share.
Yeah, if you guys are tuned in right
Like
now,
and share.
why haven't you hit share yet? That's
Like and
the
share.
organic growth thing. Chris Sear, you did go to New York. Why were you in New York?
I was a contestant on the NPR show Ask Me Another.
That's amazing. It was kind of
It was
weird
fun.
because you went up there and then like a couple days later, NPR came to the Fox Theater for Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me.
I know. I was trying to get on that too. That's
It would have been a little more convenient.
right, maybe.
Yeah.
So as
good
my comedy
experience? Was that your
career,
first
I have
time?
2 goals. Right.
Yeah.
I want to be. This was just a contestant, so it doesn't count as my goal, but it's close. I want to be the comedy guest on Ask Me Another. I want to be the comedy guest on Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me. Those are the 2 things I want because both like
They're
Hannibal
attainable.
Buress
Yeah.
and like Alonzo Bowden and like people I like have been that, and I'm
Talented
like, oh, that
black
sounds
people.
so much fun. Yeah, I only named the black one. Just come on.
Oh, that was a
I
shot
know
at
my
Travis. Mm-hmm.
audience. Trav, hi. Anyway, no, it was a lot of fun, and it was interesting to watch them edit like this 2-hour show that we did down to a 45-minute episode.
That's got to be really weird. Did you feel like
was
you got any good parts pulled out?
Oh yeah, tons of it. But the 30 seconds of dialogue I got left in was
Mm-hmm.
perfect, so it was fine.
Perfect.
Yeah, like it was perfect. Like they should hire me.
To be fair, Travis, do you think Chris Sear would call anything he did other than perfect?
I would love to get footage of that. I would imagine that Sear killed that. I think that's a really sweet ass opportunity, and I would love. When does it air?
Last week.
It already aired last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
It aired Cinco de Mayo weekend, so it's over.
Okay.
But you can get it on their website.
Okay, I'll go check that out today
Yeah.
then.
What would that
I
website
lost. I don't know. NPR.org, I guess. I'll ask me another.
be? Just trying to help you out.
You're
just
the
like Midcoast
intern.
Media's
Shouldn't you have
website.
looked this up already?
Yeah,
as
why
part
didn't
of
you
your
research
research?
that, Tommy?
I
Yeah.
didn't know you were.
Also,
Travis,
I don't have
tell him.
coffee or anything.
Oh,
All right.
man. This
you know
is
why you
getting
don't
out
have
of hand.
coffee? You don't have coffee because I
Uh-oh.
had to be in here, and you were late.
He's talent, Chris.
Yeah,
right?
he
He's
is
he's
talent.
transformed into
I'm not
talent.
talent.
Did you know the U.S. Department of Education only counts this as an internship if he does enough work and education to learn how to do his job?
Yeah, let's work on
That
that.
doesn't count
not
as an
getting
internship
credit
if
for
he's
this.
just on a microphone promoting himself.
Sir, it
I'm not
appears
getting
you hung
credit
out on
for
a
this.
podcast for 3 months. I don't know I don't know why you expect to get educational credit for this.
That show, though, so that was a lot of fun because Ophira Eisenberg's the host, and she's also a comic I really like.
Oh, very
She wrote
nice.
a great book, so I re-listened to it the whole way up because I was like, if we end up in a room together, I'm going to be able to talk intelligently about her book.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying
No.
like, block the entrance.
Right.
That's kind of one of those things.
The book tells you not to do that.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But then I get up there, I hadn't slept in 36 hours. I'm
Oh,
exhausted.
What is wrong with you?
It was a long drive, and it was an expensive flight, and I waited too long to buy my airplane. There's a long story to why I drove.
Travis could have stowed you away.
And what?
His trash bag that his laundry.
Does he carry all of his
So you
belongings?
drove to New York?
Yes.
You drove to New York, Sierra?
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
only
God,
took 21
man.
hours
Oh.
It's a
to
nice
do a
drive.
15-hour drive. It is not a nice drive. The
It
entire
is.
state of Pennsylvania is shit. I just want to let you know.
All right, I'm gonna go spend a week in
Are you
Pennsylvania
from
later this
Pennsylvania?
year.
Sorry, your state sucks.
Oh man,
guys-
it was bad.
I love Pennsylvania.
There's like
A
9
lot of
mountains.
shale up there.
Yeah. Right.
Why'd I know that?
Seer, by the way, you were on the episode with DeWanda Wise and
Yes.
Tay Diggs.
Did not meet them.
Okay.
They are very smart. They keep the talent guests and the contestants way far apart. And I never got to be in a room with Tay Diggs because I really wanted to.
You
ask
didn't get
him.
a chance to like take a picture with them or hug them?
No.
Hug him.
Hug him.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, okay, to be fair, that's Tay Diggs, and NPR's demo is like women in their 30s and 40s. That would be uncool to push Tay Diggs out into that crowd. He would just have fingernails and teeth left, and that's it. Everybody else would
Yeah,
have
that's
snatched
true. Good
different
point.
parts away from him. Tay Diggs also dresses like a super cool hobo.
Oh really?
Like, he pulls it off. It's not a look you or I could pull off.
Yeah, not a big man look.
No,
I
it's
gotcha.
you better have abs to look like. He was wearing joggers, running shoes with ankle socks you could see because the joggers were just short enough you could see his ankles. No ash.
You already, you already lost me. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I definitely. Anytime people wear something cool, I immediately go, oh, people I went to high school with would roast me before
Right.
I walk out of the front door.
He's totally wearing a Mountain Dew t-shirt,
Hmm,
a pinstripe gray vest from a three-piece suit, a hoodie over that, and then like an English professor's corduroy jacket over that,
That's amazing.
and then a fedora. It was beautiful.
Travis, can I get a breakdown?
On the wardrobe of
fashion.
one Tay Diggs?
Yes, please. Travis Terrell, New York City fashion correspondent. We'll throw it to you. Go ahead.
Oh man, that sounds like just typical Tuesday wear Tay Diggs had on here. These
Yeah.
people up here they love. I think the way New York fashion works is along to the point Chris Sear just pointed out. The more layers you have, the cooler you look.
Yeah.
So that's why it wouldn't certainly look good on big guys like you and Sear because you have to be very petite here in New York to put on all those layers.
He conveniently left a third person out of who he was saying could not dress like that.
I mean, he said petite. We have a petite intern.
Oh, yeah. I was mostly thinking, why didn't Trav include himself in that group?
Oh, well, he's the fattest man in New York,
Like,
so we gotta back
I've been
off
up
him
there,
for a
man.
little bit.
We're-
Yeah.
There's a lot of small people.
Travis,
I
what
was
do you
telling these guys that I told them that last week that it took me about 6-7 days before I came across a quote unquote heavy set person. People
Yeah.
here are
Is it-
just amazing shape.
Travis, every time, again, unfortunately, every positive travel memory I have in the last decade, you're included in. Every time we always laugh every time we go to the Los Angeles in particular. Not when my caveman brother's with us, right? But whenever you walk around Los Angeles, you're like, boy, a whole lot of people are 5'6" in the world, huh? And you feel like a giant. I feel like New York's going to be hardier, or at least taller, bigger. No, what's going on?
I haven't seen like ranch as a condiment once up here, so that
Really?
may have a lot to do with it. Yeah, no one's like, I don't know, man. People like they eat in appropriate portions up here, and I'm quite impressed.
Oh, yeah. Not at 3 a.m. at the corner deli. I watched a guy order a meatball sub and put Euro meat and French fries on top of that. And like the Persian dude behind the deli counter is like, "You want what?"
That's amazing. And Sears like, leave him be. Leave him be.
That's amazing. That's
I was
delicious.
like, "Oh, I remember those drinking days."
Oh, man.
Okay, the St. Louis and me kind of came back when you described that sandwich.
Right? It sounds
I'm like,
great.
"Ooh, I'm intrigued.
Meanwhile, I step up to the counter. It's like, I just want some falafel.
Travis, go order that because I want to hear someone look at you and go, "You ain't from here, are you?"
That's happened. I met my landlord this week, and he certainly hit me. He knew right away. A lovely Jamaican man, and he knew quickly that I was not from these parts because I think I ended one of my sentences with "Thank you, sir," and he was like,
Travis.
"Excuse me, son. Where are you from?"
Ah, yes. I was hoping he'd do an impression of his landlord.
Oh, no.
You and your identity
Not bad,
politics,
right?
Travis.
No, it's great. That was more of a Trinidadian and Tobago kind of accent, but it's close.
I hate you, Seer.
Hey, from Trinidad and Tobago.
Call me now to get your deposit back.
What is that? Jamaican Mario?
Yeah, absolutely. Who likes a jerk of lasagna? Travis, we'll have Jordan Rock. You know him. He's a comic. He's an actor. And he'll ask Michael.
He's
DeBay
my New
will
York
be here.
brother.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I
he's my
mean,
New
I
York
was going
brother.
to ask. He's going to be in here later. He's a Funny Bone this weekend. Do you want to? Do you want to leave a list of things that you would like to suggest, like sightseeing that Jordan can see while he's here? I mean, do you want to do like a city trade? Do you want to? I don't know, because you guys are New Yorkers together. Maybe you could just give him some directions for St. Louis on how to handle it.
I wish you guys would do what I asked you to do last week when Sinbad was in studio. Could you please give Jordan my number?
No.
That way I can hang out with him when he comes back to New York.
Aren't you supposed to fart as you ask that?
I did give Sinbad your number, but I think he threw it away
Oh, it was awkward.
because it was me.
Damn you,
Sorry,
Tommy.
buddy.
Sorry,
You had
buddy.
a shot until Tommy's handshake. That
Yeah.
was it.
It could have been something. Real quick, guys, Gateway Powder Coating sponsors the show. They have a website that you can go to, gatewaypowdercoat.com. Travis could take his, I guess you would have like a stoop grill in New York on the fire escape. Maybe the whole fire escape needs powder coated. Take it to Gateway Powder Coating. Fast, durable, affordable. Sear, if you chip your wheels when you're driving around, you pull up on the curb as you're known to do, and
Actually.
if you need to get that lined out, Gateway Powder Coating can help. They support us. You support them. You guys know the drill. Gateway Powder Coating, gatewaypowdercoat.com for #1 resource powder coating in the Midwest. Question from Bill in the comments.
Chris Sear, before you go to the
No.
comments, because I don't want to lose you,
Yeah.
because I know Chris is going to kick you out of the studio here in about 10 minutes.
He
But
is.
before you leave, can you, because he doesn't listen to Tommy, who's been doing stand-up now for a little bit, and he's certainly not going to listen to Gardner and I, but can you finally convince my co-host to put together 5 minutes for his birthday?
Nobody needs.
When's his birthday?
Nobody needs to see this
Like
garbage.
2 weeks.
Oh, you could go do 5 minutes right now. It won't be good, but you could do this. Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. I'm
You
not
should
worried about
put-
being able
put
to
together that
do
5
it.
minutes.
It
If
just doesn't
only
need
you
to
had a
happen.
weekly show where
Oh,
you could
damn
put
it,
yourself on.
You
to
two are
do
one and the same
stand-up.
today.
Do you
Yeah.
want me to write it for
Like,
you?
You're fired.
Ooh, good
You know,
one,
you want
Tommy.
to come down to the Crack Box tonight and try 5
You
minutes?
want me to do a guest spot?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I've had
Just
worse.
Kill the room.
No, you won't kill it. Kenny Kynes is the headliner. That room is saved. No matter what. I could put up Tommy, and the room's going to be fine.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Need
yeah.
to be said.
I'm a good stand-up.
Oh,
Tommy,
man. Tell you
Tommy writes Chris's material and it's 5 minutes on awkward handshakes.
Yeah. it's
Having
all
a heart
about
condition.
it's all about being smaller than everybody in high school and
Oh, man.
and being into something, and people are like, I don't know if this works.
That
Yeah.
would be actually that would be pretty funny. It's
Yeah.
like
I'm down with this
you're
idea.
just kind of reversing everything. It's like the reverse LaQuisha movie idea that we
Let
were
me write
talking
5
about the
minutes
other
for
day.
you, and you can write 5 minutes for me. That would be funny from
It's
perspective.
like,
You
it's
trade
like
it out.
The movie Vice Versa.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Or multiplicity.
Also, you guys could do your own voices while the other one holds a microphone and moves their lips.
Oh, okay.
I think that'd be cute.
That'd be good.
The first time Chris Denman heard my stand-up, he was like, "Oh, that was really funny, but it's like made up, right?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh, I feel bad for you."
That's what you want.
I
Every
go, "Oh, that's-"
stand-up's goal
I
is
was like,
sympathy.
"Oh, that's an act, right?" He's like, "Absolutely not." I was like, "Bleh."
So you're on board to do this like May 23rd at Southtown Pub? Is
May
that what I'm hearing?
23rd. May 23rd, we've got Mia Jackson at the Kranzberg Arts
I thought
Center
that was
studio.
when I'm
Better get your tickets quick because you know what? They went on sale yesterday and they're already moving, baby.
So are you opening for Mia Jackson?
No, I would
Oh,
not
good.
do that.
Good
Buy
question.
tickets.
It's all women. We're celebrating women in comedy. Marvelous Mrs. Mia is what it's called.
Ah,
You know who's
gotcha.
featuring? Sarah Perry, coming down from Chicago,
Nice.
very talented, works at Laugh Factory up there all the time.
Met her.
The great Libby Higgins is opening.
Great
so we're
person.
gonna have a little fashion, some cocktails. We're gonna just a couple
Hey,
nods.
Mia.
Hey, back off, pal.
Sup, girl?
Couple nods to get a good look at your replacement, Travis. Couple nods to Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Again, tickets online, and I would love it if they were gone by the weekend because they went fast on the first day. So very exciting. Mia, you know her because she saved the Lou Fest comedy redo show. Chris Sear also did. That was great.
Yeah, okay.
Actually,
Thank you.
Libby, we all know Libby. She's incredibly funny. Sarah Perry, very funny, and originally from here as well. So
Yep.
I'm excited. It's going to be a really cool show. So
be
get those
good.
tickets.
I'll be taking the tickets.
So is there no Southtown Pub that night?
Okay, we can discuss comedy scheduling.
just
I
wanna
think maybe
know.
we might do something like a little showcase Wednesday and get everybody.
What if, before taking the Southtown Pub shuttle over to see the Marvelous Miss Mia, you instead do 5 minutes on the shuttle for
Ooh.
everybody
Oh,
on
just
that
work the
shuttle?
crowd on the
Yeah.
shuttle?
Ooh.
See, this
No,
is,
you
that-
keep saying work the crowd and host. What we're saying
Yeah,
is
no, you're doing
actually
5 minutes.
develop
No, I get it.
material.
I get it. You want me to riff and kind of,
No.
interview
No,
people as I walk
it's-
around? No, I get
It's
it. No,
actually
I get it.
prepare material
Yeah.
that
Uh-huh.
would be interesting to your audience, and you would tell said joke, and perhaps you'll throw in a punchline, and people may or may not laugh. Who knows? But the fun is
Focus
you
on the
don't.
second part.
So that's why you get up there and do it.
I did bring up our boy JC Zabala for a guest spot last night, and I warned everybody it's getting warm out. Violent crimes on the rise, car break-ins, that's what happens, and also keep an eye out for men in jeans and flip-flops.
And he was wearing.
wearing jeans and flip-flops,
Yeah,
so that,
he's
got a couple chuckles. I was
That's
proud
good.
of that one.
That's not quite stand-up.
No, I think it was. I actually I sent an email to Netflix.
Yeah,
what me
did
and
you?
the
I
kids
did.
call it.
They're
You got an hour?
interested. They're really
Does
interested.
not surprise me
They said, you know
based
what?
on what else I
we
see
can
out there.
we can work with that. I see Ian Bagg does 78 minutes of unprepared material. Why can't I? I think
You're
there's the
not
same
Ian
skill
Bagg.
level.
I saw Ian
think
Bagg
there's
in
the
a
same
peep
skill
show
level.
booth.
What?
Can I say this? It's not private.
From
I
the-
wasn't there alone with him. There's a movie you can do on Amazon Prime right now called Pervs that a friend of mine produced. She's a comic in Kansas City.
You're not joking
And
right
I'm
now?
not joking
Okay.
right now at all. It's called Pervs. It's really cool. It's basically about deviance. It's a documentary about a web series. And it's all these comics from LA in a peep show booth talking to her about what they consider deviant. And Ian's in it for a brief second.
In a funny way?
Yeah, funny. No,
Oh.
it's funny, but it's funny and like kind of poignant too, because it's all about and it's like in my wheelhouse of what society considers correct and wrong and right and stuff.
So is he featured in it or he's caught in it?
No, they're all invited. She
Yeah.
didn't say, hey.
It sounded like he was like,
the way you set that up was
fun.
like,
Yeah, that was
I saw-
on purpose.
I saw Ian Bagg in a
That's called
booth.
building anticipation. And
Yeah. You made everybody
Serious
over
school
here
y'all today.
nervous.
then no, she didn't just like pop up in a peep show booth saying, "Hey, you're famous. Want to talk on camera?"
Gotcha.
That's pretty funny.
It's super cool. It's on Amazon Prime. You should watch it. But anyway, I thought
That
that
is
was
cool.
funny. But that being said, you don't need
So-
to go to a peep show booth to do stand up.
We got Mrs. Mia coming in town. It's going to be a blast, and it's going to get fun.
Let's get
Just
back
say you
to
don't want to do
coming
it,
my
man.
open
Just say
mic.
you don't want to do it, man. That's
Oh, if I
fine.
wanted
You don't
to
want
do
to
it,
do
I've
it.
been
That's
doing
fine.
it for forever.
Come
It's
to the
not-
Improv Shop
it's
open
not
mic
a
on Monday.
priority.
Yeah, that's, a
Yeah.
good, that's good.
Oh
to
yeah.
Funny Bone
There's a
open mic
million
on Tuesday.
opportunities. Absolutely.
Come to Wildcard Comedy on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what. See now, now we could do a doubleheader if we do something special at Southtown on Wednesday. What's the hockey schedule, Travis? Do the Islanders play Wednesday?
I don't give a damn about no damn hockey, man. Unless the Blues
Oh.
make the Stanley Cups, and I'll pretend to be a fan again.
After the Blues lose tonight, is anybody going to watch comedy? Hockey? Whatever.
Man,
Hockey.
Hakami.
That could be tough.
Hakami, that's what that game was the other night. Am I right?
Oh.
Oh,
Hey,
good
Travis.
one there.
Wow.
Well done.
Travis, so we've done a good job not crutching on sports talk and just kind of going into it. We'll have guests in. Do you think we should assign Tommy a sports assignment every week
I'll
to
be okay with
to
that.
update us on Fridays with just kind of an overview of the world in sports? because I think that's kind of funny.
Did you guys see yesterday's?
Like talk to him about the NBA.
Yesterday.
You have Tommy giving you NBA playoff updates. That'd be fantastic.
Great.
Oh, that would be really good.
Yeah,
I think
hooked
there
him with
should
that.
be. I think there should certainly be a segment where we watch Tommy watch sports. Like, so him watching a baseball game, watching hockey or basketball, just because I know Tommy doesn't know how certain things work when it comes to some sports. So to hear him ask questions and make certain observations, I'm sure would be very funny.
So you just want to see me on my phone for 2 hours? Is that?
Yep.
Can it be Tommy thinking he's watching sports, but he's really watching you and Chris play NBA Jam?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you guys see the Cardinals lost yesterday?
Now, why is his hand on fire? I don't understand. Does that normally happen? Are the balls generally combustible? I don't get it.
The crowd, they're so mushy looking and
Travis.
melted together.
Catch.
Is it scientifically possible for a person to jump 75 feet in the air and then dunk inside of a basketball hoop? You gonna throw me a pass, Tommy?
Yeah, I
Come on,
just
throw it again, Tommy.
Wow.
Coming from the wrong direction.
Hey, see,
Yeah, it doesn't work the way the screen's set up.
Tommy, throw it
No,
back
time
and
zone.
over your head.
Time zones are different.
Time zone. Oh, I forgot the infinity loop. Oh. Oh, wow. Second
Oh,
catch.
we got it.
Very
All
nice.
right, you ready, Seer? Seer, you want
Captain
some of this
America
action?
dies at the end of Infinity War. What? Go ahead. Go
Here
ahead.
you go. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, dude. Way to go. You hurt him.
Was I supposed to do something? I'm sorry,
yeah,
I was
you were
waiting.
supposed to catch the fake.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
We
For those of you,
I was thinking about my show tonight at the Crack Fox. at 9:45.
and we've got
Tommy, calm down
Hey,
with how
you
the
could-
rules work here, because
Yeah.
when Chris told you to pocket that one time, Tommy took the ball and stuffed it into his pocket, literally.
Are you allowed to do that?
I don't think that's a good rule.
I thought that's what it meant by pocketing a ball.
Oh wait, got it. That's a callback.
We've got actor Ryan Drummond coming in next hour, so Seer can hang out as long as he wants, but we've
full
got
hour.
we do, and then Jordan Rock and Michael DeBay after that. I do want to know a couple things. If you're going to hang out, leave, whatever.
gonna
want
leave.
I want to know if you saw the LaQuisha movie trailer. Travis is
did.
Travis is pushing for that to get an Oscar.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Come on, that movie's shit.
Okay.
Like,
I just
don't
wanna know if you saw it.
Even if you're okay with the premise, that trailer just clearly shows you that movie's shit. It's like I don't know. Good actors and good writers probably could have taken that concept and made it not shit, but that movie's shit. I'm sorry. Do I know that comic? I don't know. But
is he a
whatever, he's
comic?
probably shit. Yeah, he looks like a comic.
I think he's just an actor.
He
What-
does
no.
look like a comic.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a white dude who's going to yell out, "What about white chicks?" Probably a comic.
Headlining the Alton Bell Casino. No, that'd be good. Travis, any agreements with Seer? Do we need to just drop Lakeisha?
No, I think I actually saw some of Seer's. I think you posted about it a little
I
bit,
did.
did you not recently, Seer? Yeah, I like I said, I think aside from just how just dumb the concept is, but I hate that the fallback when it comes to marketing in 2019 is to troll a group of people in order to get attention to your art. And that is the laziest, most unoriginal thing I think you can do as an look. People tell jokes that bomb all the time.
Yep.
We come up with stupid ass ideas that don't fly. But to continually troll a large group of people just so you can get some attention through social media and for it to go viral, I think you do a detriment, even if you are truly about the art. If that guy's truly about being a comedian, which I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, maybe he is. But to create that kind of movie and to troll people in order to just sell it, it's just so weak as shit.
And I liked the movie Soul Man, so I'm not just. It's
Yeah,
not just the
thank you.
premise.
Need to
You
be
could
said.
you could be funny and do a terrible movie, and I'll forgive you.
Right.
No, I knew that movie was going to be shit as soon as it opens up. I can't get this job because I'm a white male. I'm like, oh, fuck
Right.
you.
Right. Right.
You Jordan Peterson quoting asshole.
Uh,
Right.
the
Brought it back. You want me to mention Ayn Rand too? Ayn Rand's shit too.
Kate in the
Right.
comments, hey Chris here, heart eyes. Cankles, Travis complaining about trolling. That's rich.
Oh, hey, is Kankles also doing his 5 minutes too? Maybe you and Kankles can get together and do your fake 5 minutes that you guys have been talking about for 16 months.
I've seen you do 3.5 minutes of stand-up in the last 3 years.
I want to point out, if we're talking about the bravery between those two people, I've seen Kankles do 2 open mics.
Ooh.
One
if
of
it
them
was something
my
I
open
aspired
mic.
to do, I would. I assure you, I would be all over it. The great Travis Terrell's in New York. Chris, here before you get out of here, what do people need to know about you? What you have going on? Anything?
What do I have going on? Hey, you know what? Nothing else is important. Tonight I am on my show. Well, I'm not on it, but the show's good. Come see it. Impolite Company at the Crack Fox, $9.45. It's $10. All the money goes to Planned Parenthood. Our governor's an asshole. Also, tomorrow night at Apotheosis Comics, I'm on the South City.
I love that
series.
show, man. That Tom's
It's so
doing
much
such
fun.
a good
Very
job with
fun.
that.
I spend so much money to do that show. Not
because
because I
you
pay
go buy
Tom.
comics.
Yeah, I would pay Tom to
I-
do that show.
Yeah.
But I spend,
An exorbitant amount.
Yes, and I
Exuberant.
don't buy comic books anymore, but I walk in, I'm like, is this what Captain America's doing right now? I better buy that. Is this Ta-Nehisi Coates' run? Oh, let's buy this whole, 900-issue run. Superman's an alien? What? Oh, well, Superman's always been an alien, but you get the picture. There's, shit
Nerd.
I buy. So there's that.
Can I also recommend a comic book while you're here too, Seer?
Do it.
Have you read the first editions of Ironheart?
I have not.
Oh, it's very good.
I
It's
will.
Riri Williams, of course. She's taken on the mantle of Iron Man, and it's really sweet. I think you would enjoy it.
Yeah, I will watch. I will watch that.
If you want to, if you want some light reading, Crossed is very
Crossed?
it's family friendly. It's good.
Are you being?
Oh.
It's really. I was gonna say I'm not gonna read a family-friendly comic.
Oh, boy.
But I will read something that's
I'm
nothing but
surprised
sex,
you
blood,
don't
and
know
violence.
it's really rough.
I'm behind on comic books. I have this
They're so good right
subscription
now.
to Comixology where I get to read anything for free for is 5 years old. So that's what I'm reading right now. Everything's 5 years ago.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
nuts.
there you
They
go.
just
I'll
started
check
a
it
new
out, though.
Buffy series.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
saw
good.
that now.
It's really
that
good.
I might check too.
Oh,
Shower.
nice.
I like Buffy. What else got going on? Oh, and next week I'm in Dexter, Missouri on the 31st.
We're
Is
big
that
in
next
Dexter.
week?
We're big in
Yeah,
Dexter.
I didn't even know where it was. I looked it up, so I'm coming
Super
to tell you
southeast
some
Boot
jokes.
Heel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
My stuff is going to go over so good.
I was about to say, Seer, you're performing where now?
Dexter, hey man, I did my exact same material in Wapella, Illinois, and I know
Nice.
all of those people would murder me on any other day. They loved me that night.
You're affable on stage. I'll give you that.
I am an assable on stage.
Chris, what do you do on Wednesday nights?
What do I do on Wednesday nights? I generally sleep.
Dumbass. You got wild card every
Oh
Wednesday.
yeah, I don't
Crow's
do it. I
Nest.
just run it. So usually I skip it. No. Wednesday nights at the Crow's Nest at 7336 Manchester. They have metal brunch every Saturday and Sunday. You
turned
can
into-
stop in Wednesday nights
I don't know
and
what's happening
check out
here.
Wild Card Wednesday Night
Hey,
Comedy with
just
me and JC Sabala.
download Impolite Company. It's
Oh
recorded
yeah,
here.
you can also go to impolitecompany.com and you can download one of 3 or all 3 podcasts you want. The Lion's Den with Sam Lyons. I did the wrong voice on the wrong words on that. But The Lion's Den with Sam Lyons. You can download that. You can download Yale Hollander's Impolite Coffee Break. Or me, Impolite Company.
There it is.
Did I
guys.
promote everything? Did I plug
I
everything?
think you got most of
It's
it.
lost
Yeah.
on.
Follow me on Twitter at
Cheers.
CDCYR.
Yeah, be sure to stick around. We're going to come back on the
Oh,
other side. We got Ryan Drummond. He's the voice of Sonic, and then he's got shows at Westport Playhouse. Please go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, when Jordan Rock's in here, can you ask him about Chris Rock's reboot of Saw?
I would love to.
Please do.
Absolutely.
I want to be in it.
Quick break. We'll be right back from Midcoast Studio, Grand Center.